If this is your first time here, we are Liz and Alex. We're traveling around the world full-time, and for the next 2.5 weeks, we're taking on the 3 high passes and Everest Basecamp trek unguided. It's 2:20 in the morning. We are leaving to go on a bus. It takes us on a 4 to 5 hour journey to get to an airport outside of Kathamandu to fly to Lukla so we can do our trek.
Normally you can fly straight from Kathamandu to Lukla, but if you are like us and book things last minute, you may be stuck doing what we did, which was taking a 4 to 5 hour bus at 2 something in the morning to Ramchamp, and then an early flight to Lukla. We met many other trekkers who had to do the same thing we did. During the month of October, which is the highest season for trekking in Nepal, the flights that go straight from Kathamandu book up fast.
The Lukla airport is often described as the most dangerous airport in the world. It has a very short runway with a 2,000-foot drop at one end. The trek starts in Lukla, and after about 8 days of trekking, we go over our first pass, Khomgala. Then we head to the Everest Basecamp, and then do 2 more passes, Chola and Renjola. After that, we trek back to Lukla and fly back to Kathamandu.
So the trek we're thinking is going to take 18 days because we're doing some side treks too, and we want to do a little mountain as well. But the 3 passes trek, like if you were to do just the traditional trek, it takes like 14 days. So we're giving ourselves some extra time, and we're excited about this. We have about 13 kilos each. I don't know how much weight that is, but it's definitely lighter than we typically do because we don't have food and tents.
I better do this.
So there's the mother of all prayer wheels in here. We're starting off our trek well. We've already swung some other prayer wheels. This is gonna send lots of good vibes in energy. Oh gosh, that's heavy. What happened?
Not enough room back there for me to get
Well, it's
really
the thought that
fit.
counts,
Yeah.
right? See if Alex can fit in this one this time. First drawbridge. Woo, look at that. Oh, I love this. This is cool. This is very high. Namaste. So we just got to our first tea house here on the 3 passes / Everest Basecamp trek. We are in Phakding. I cannot pronounce that for the life of me. And we are staying in a really nice guest house. Like, this is the nicest one I think that maybe we stayed at on the Annapurna circuit. and it's only 200 rupees, which is like $1.80 US. So wicked cheap, and this is what it looks like. Like, I don't even know if we're gonna need our sleeping bags tonight. This seems like a pretty good thing. So, score, it's originally 500, but he said he's giving us a special discount. But he probably says that to most people. Yeah. We are about to start day 2 of our trek. We are headed up to Namche Bazaar, and we're going to actually spend a couple days there acclimatizing. So today's actually going to be a pretty tough day. We gained about 800 meters, which is about 2,500 feet, which I know isn't that horrible for a day hike, but we have packs on and it's at altitude, so that always adds an extra element. And we're both still recovering from sickness, so we'll see how this goes. We're going to give ourselves rest breaks at different tea houses. Lemon ginger honey tea is like the best thing ever, and we are going to be essentially half lemon ginger honey tea by the end of this trek. We're 2 hours into our hike, and we've stopped at a tea house for some ginger lemon tea. It's one of my favorite things about trekking in Nepal. There's little places you can stop off along the way. And fresh Tibetan bread.
This is really amazing. Nice and fresh.
Alex is in heaven right now. If you have been watching our channel, you would know exactly why.
Look at how nice he is. Oh, and he's playful too.
Oh, show your face, your camera.
Looks a little bit like a fox.
Oh, I think he's cute.
Yeah, and you know, he's both weird and cute.
So we're, what, almost at the halfway mark?
Well,
Day 2?
in terms of miles, we're like almost halfway, but in elevation, we still have a ways to go.
And we're wondering why we aren't feeling the altitude. Like, we should be feeling the altitude. We have big packs on.
Yeah.
And we are going, what elevation are we at?
We're at 8,588 feet.
Yeah, we're not feeling anything. It's weird. Anyways, maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll hit us later on. Delayed effect?
It's possible. Seems like everybody we see is going with a guide. Like, I think we may have seen one person who's going independently, but very, very few people are.
Namaste.
Namaste. Where are you from?
India?
India.
Oh.
India. Ah, what brought you here?
Madras.
Madras?
Madras. South India.
South India. Ah, okay. And what's the significance of the trident?
Puja. Trisul Mahadev.
Puja? Puja.
Cool.
Awesome. Cool. So where are you going?
Goke.
Gokyo? Is that a religious significance?
Puja.
Puja on Gokyo. Ah, okay. Cool. Thank you. We'll see you later. Nice to meet you. Namaste.
I'm totally loving being here. Trekking is one of my favorite things to do, especially in like mountains like this. Any kind of trek though. Every day is new. You're going somewhere different every single day, and the scenery changes, and you've just got, you know, that's my stuff, and that's it, and that's all I'm carrying with me. It just feels like I'm going somewhere. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Alright, see those drawbridges up there? Looks looks like that's what we're crossing. It looks like it might be the highest one we've crossed so far.
Yeah, it's so high. Looks pretty sketchy too, but
yeah.
see how it goes.
We like them though. We don't find them that scary. I've seen other people seem quite scared of them though. So I'm sure my mom and my sister, Sarah, would struggle a bit. But I'm sure it'll be fun. Mom and Sarah, you may want to tune out at this point. You may not want to watch this. Honestly, it really isn't that bad.
Alright, let's see how high I can go. That is so high. Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't think any of the other bridges we've done have been this high.
Tired?
Oh yeah.
Alex has to say hi to me. There's so many. So we have arrived in Namche Bazaar. We just got into our tea house. All the prices are way higher than what we've seen online. I'm thinking that there's some sort of recent change or something, because across the board, every single lodge we checked out said it's $500 per person, even if you have like a double room. So it would be $1,000 per room. 1,000. That's as in rupiah.
1,000 rupees, which is like
Rupiah.
$8.80.
Yes, which I know we're spoiled by really cheap prices, but we paid $2 at the last place. So yeah, but it's nice. We have our own charger port, and we have actually 2 days to rest here, and we both really aren't feeling the altitude much. I ended up talking to 2 Sherpas, and one of them was carrying 80 kilos, and the other one was carrying 90 kilos. So it was an insane amount of kilos. They looked so tired, and I just...
They were older too,
Older.
like old men.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem right. I have mixed feelings. I know it's their income and stuff, but then it also just... And we are the only people going unguided. Like, everybody else has porters carrying their stuff. Like, I don't feel like this is at all needed to have that. So I don't know, but I guess it provides income, so I don't know. There's like this double-edged... I mean, Alex keeps having cognitive dissonance about it. Alex pointed out that they could be carrying up supplies to these restaurants and stuff that we're eating at. So feeling a little guilty about that too, because it just doesn't seem right. They should at least limit how much they carry. Like 90 kilos, that is like 200 pounds, people. 200 pounds. It's crazy. So we have a couple of the most gnarliest peaks on Earth right in front of us. You can do it. We said that at the same time, honey. Like one person. Oh, and I'm stepping on poop.